just earlier today, I was reading XDC's white paper, and I was looking for what are they talking about? JP Morgan. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for it. You do know that, they talk about JP Morgan and how it's tied to Ethereum in the white paper. And they say we're bigger, we're better, we're faster, no gas fees, baby.
Largest warship in the world. And who follow us and rocks with us. I know none of us are missing it.
September 2021.
They're down 40%.
Financial system changing over.
Crypto is an opportunity.
All right. What's good, BlockNation? I'm Queen.
Yo, what's good? I'm D.
And I'm Maverick. Welcome to BlockNation. Make sure you guys text BlockNation to 26786 to stay up to date with us. Anytime we go live, have new videos, new merch, you get a text from us first. So that's BlockNation to 26786.
Of course, we're going to start off with the crypto news. So we had the Ripple Swell event. The Ripple Swell event just wrapped up. For those that don't know, the Ripple Swell event is just basically, to me, it's a networking event where they just, having a bunch of discussions. It's a bunch of banks and pretty much people there from different countries like, hey, I'm using Ripple, and oh, we're using Ripple too. Now we can do some transactions. So that's really what Ripple Swell is. To me, it's a big event.
Sound like everybody trying to get their seat. Everybody trying to position themselves accordingly because, I think they see things is happening and things is getting close to being over, to the public. So now it's like, oh, okay. You do this, I do this, like you said, it's just networking and positioning. All these companies do it all the time, these Fortune 500 companies. So yeah, it makes sense. But to do it like right before 2024, I'm like, damn, they wait to the end.
and the thing is, you got to remember where they're at. Where was it? In Dubai. That's the new financial hub. Mm-hmm. New financial hub, y'all. That's where it's going down for crypto and Web3 and blockchain.
Yep, Dubai and Singapore. One thing that stuck out on the Ripple Swell site that they put on here, just to tell people like what the event was, to gain invaluable insights into how blockchain and crypto technology will merge with traditional markets to create new solutions for institutions and businesses across the globe. Ooh. So that I like how they, worded it to let people know, like, this is a fucking game changer. This is a beast. Hey, if you know about Ripple, you pretty much know where the future is headed, because this is a big fucking deal.
Yo, it's the new bar. They set in the new bar for, financial, just financial markets just across the board, right? Because they're faster, more effective, and, they got the technology to make everything fully equipped. So why not have a big soiree in Dubai and toast it up and see who you're gonna make money with, right?
Exactly. I mean, just the future of business and how transactions are getting ready to take place in the future. I mean, it was a huge event. I don't really think too much news leaked out of it from the event. I know some people were. Me personally, I was hoping they would announce an IPO or something. That didn't happen. Of course, XRP's price dipped from the event. Just the same typical. I mean, it went up, of course, before the event, and then during the event, it went down. Right. So the price went down.
Buy the rumor, sell the news.
So, exactly.
Same old.
For sure.
But that's a buying opportunity. That's the thing. People were like, "Oh, XRP went down today." It's like, that's an opportunity because we won't see these prices too much longer. So where it's at now, it's actually a blessing.
Still a still.
Hey, shit. Exactly. Shout out to Crypto 901 because he makes a good point. He was talking about how he does. He works at a dealership and he washes people's cars on the side for $30, and he's like, these people looking at it like they only giving me $30. He's looking at it like this is $3 million. Like, really, you just paid me $3 million because he's gonna take that. I'm sorry, $300 million because he's gonna take that 30 and put it in XRP, and he keeps doing that. So imagine he watched 3 people's cars in one day. You know what I'm saying? It adds up. So, but I just like how he puts that because it's like every dollar, is $1 million in XRP. So,
that's a smart man right there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it adds up, and he's been doing that for like I don't know how long. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit add up, bro. That shit add up. Shout out to Crypto 901.
Dang. But so you just said that every dollar could potentially be $1 million.
Be $1 million. Yeah. Take what you know what I'm saying? If you know the technology and what XRP is really getting ready to do, and you've been paying attention, then you would know I don't sound crazy. If you think Bitcoin gonna go to $1 million, then I don't sound crazy for saying I feel like XRP gonna go to $1 million. That's just how I feel. Yeah, but next we got BlackRock. So BlackRock applied for first they went to Delaware and did their thing in Delaware. And then now they just applied for a spot ETF, Ethereum. BlackRock applied for Ethereum spot ETF. So of course, ETH pumped like shit today. I think it went to 21, almost $2,200. Crazy. Massive pump.
The big boys is playing. Hey, so you already know BlackRock, biggest asset manager in the world. You already know they can play. So when they put out any news, you already know whatever they're doing, whether it be Bitcoin ETF, now Ethereum ETF, like it's gonna pump, it's gonna go crazy. So
one thing I noticed though about Ethereum is every time the ETHgate stuff comes out and they start, putting out their business, I'll just say that so the video don't get taken down. The price pumps. So I'm starting to think, okay,
you're right.
I
Reflection.
see what news. Yeah.
That's true.
I'm talking about the price pump crazy. The price was literally $1,700. That shit went to $2,100.
True. Yeah, that's crazy.
And this is coming off a co-founder tweeting just pretty much out in Ethereum and the CEO and all that. So I'm like, okay, all this just came out in the price pumps. That's crazy.
That is crazy. That is mad.
They gotta save face. I already said like the winning horse that America has picked in crypto is, Ethereum. So I don't know. I that's a good catch because I didn't think about that. Every time there's some FUD about ETH, then all of a sudden they got to pull some trick out the bag.
That's funny because just earlier today I was reading XDC's white paper and I was looking for what are they talking about? JP Morgan. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for it. You do know that they talk about JP Morgan and how it's tied to Ethereum in the white paper. And they say, we're bigger, we're better, we're faster, no gas fees, baby.
Yeah.
So, and this is
that's what get on my nerves.
Yeah.
That's what get on my nerves about Ethereum. It's really the gas fees and they slow. Like you want to be slow and you want to charge me a whole bunch of money? Like,
yes.
I saw somebody tweet earlier. They did a transaction for like $110 and the gas fee was like $15 or $16. Like I just would question my whole investment. Like come on, bro. But to each his own. I need them to pump because I hold a couple tokens that are on the Ethereum blockchain, like XYO. So I'm one of the people. I need XYO to pump so I can take my profits and dumping in XRP. So that's why I'm kind of like. I'm kind of rooting for Ethereum at the same time because I need them to pump just because of some investment opportunities. It's just business. It's just business.
It's just business.
Yeah.
It's good business.
It's just business.
It's just business. So yeah, HSBC launched a tokenized securities custody service with Ripple on Medico. But go ahead, D. Go ahead, D.
I think.
Yeah, go ahead and run it up, D.
I think the first time I heard about Medico was. Remember a couple months ago when what bank was it? Was it Citi?
Yeah.
They working with Medico too.
Oh, really?
That's the first time I heard about Medico. And then it's rippled on, of course. But the fact that HSBC, one of the biggest institutions in the entire globe, is talking about launching their custody service under Ripple is just the more writing on the wall, yo. It's further confirmation on why we know what we hold. We know what we hold because of the partnerships. We know what we hold because of the utility. And it's set to debut when? Next year? 2024?
Mm-hmm.
The magic year?
It said the latest blockchain initiative is set to, it's 2024 for its institutional clientele. But what I like is it says HSBC is stepping firmly into the future of finance, announcing plans to offer a custody service for digital assets, including tokenized securities. They keep emphasizing tokenized securities.
Tokenization, there's that word again.
There we go, tokenized securities though. And then the SEC keeps trying to say that everything is a security. So they're leaning, bro, they're going to get their way. They're going to get their way. I kind of see how this playing out now. Now I see the point of security.
Your favorite bank. Your favorite bank is in this. So you're talking about, tokenization, digital assets, like in digital or tokenized securities. Like
Look up Securitize. Look up Securitize. If you have a chance on here, and I may do a deep dive on another video, but look up Securitize. Go to that website. Free game. Go to that website and find out about Securitize. And you're gonna see why it exists. It's already the SEC has already pretty much approved them. They done went through all the processes for the SEC. This a done deal. But go look up Securitize. I'm gonna let you find out the rest when you go on the website.
Listen, Ash, Mad. This is the line that stuck out most of the whole article. Ripple is uniquely positioned to address the growing institutional crypto custody market, expected to reach nearly 10 trillion by 2030. Says Ripple president Monica Long. Shout out to Monica Long, Ripple president. She said 10 trillion by 2030.
Make sure y'all always emphasize the word tracking by 2030. So that means sooner. Before. Exactly.
Sooner.
Before. I know, honestly, I could see it by 2026, 2027. Y'all gotta think how fast this is gonna move. We gotta see how 2024 is about to go, which is about to be massive, by the way, because of the bull run. It's gonna be massive. So if we got institutional money coming in, and we already know between what they said, 2 to 4 trillion is just supposed to pour in next year.
Come on.
Then
just look at the numbers. 2024, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 is 8. Infinity.
Yep, which is the number of wealth.
And then the year after, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, 2025 is 9. The number of completion, right? Isn't that the number of completion? So
it is. Breaking down numerology.
There we go.
Strikes again.
Yeah. You already know.
I think to be honest, I think it's gonna be before 2030. So if we're going by numbers, you got to remember. So bull run comes every 4 years. Bull run starts next year, 2024. What's 4 years after that? 2028. There's 8 again. So I think it's gonna be 2028.
It could be between either way. I know it's definitely before that 2030.
Yeah, it's before 2030.
Exactly.
Definitely, yeah, for sure. So I mean, if you in this space and you getting in now, I really feel like this may be the last bull run to get in at affordable prices where you could really see profits that can change your life-changing profits, I like to call it. I feel like going forward, all the prices is going to be like Bitcoin, and you can invest in Bitcoin, that's fine, but you won't see that generational wealth opportunity that most have right now.
The last ditch effort.
I think this is a last ditch effort because I think 2025, you gotta think if they already saying 2 to 4 trillion is gonna pour into crypto, and then we're gonna have regulations, and then banks and institutions are already gonna be in, and you're gonna have the regular folks that's already getting in because it's regulated, then the prices in 2028 gonna be
insane.
Insane.
Yeah.
So
insane. You better go all the way down that list and find some more stuff. That's gonna pop off way back. That's gonna be so far in the future.
And the meme coins is gonna be a lost cause, in my opinion, by 2028, because nobody's gonna be wanting to get into pump and dump.
No.
Situations. So so I that's why we urging people to check the space out, look up the information, do your research, and make your decisions from there. But me personally, I feel like this may be your last opportunity to get in at these prices.
Yes.
Not financial advice.
Not financial advice.
Not financial
which is why I
advice
definitely said do your own research. This is for entertainment purposes only. But next we got what the fuck is going on in the world, because we got the world is crazy. We all know this. So we got China talking about they can mass produce robots within 2 years.
Oh yeah. Listen,
here it comes.
Listen, we going into 2024, yo. We keep telling people, and it's like, some people be like, oh, ha, it's a joke. But okay, let's see if it's a joke when you're kidding at the park and there's a robot. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck all that. If they said that they can mass produce robots within 2 years, the fucking robots are already produced, guys.
Here.
All they need to do
it's
like my boy Coop said. All they gotta do is package the bitch up and it'll be out by 3:30 tomorrow. Them robots is done.
It'll be Amazon at your doorstep. Android.
They don't need faces too.
They don't need faces. They're gonna start doing the licensing with the face for everybody. They're already doing it with celebrities. That's the first rollout. But now they're gonna start doing it for everybody because they're gonna need some bread. Like, let me license my likeness.
Elon gave it away when he told y'all that it scared them. So that tells me that they've already built them. That was, you know what I'm saying? He already told you they built them and it's done. They've already been testing them out, playing with them and shit. Then we already seen one of the labs in China. They done killed the scientists and shit in there. And like, come on now, bro. Like,
I seen
remember that?
29 humans in the lab, and they did it by shooting what he called metal bullets. The scariest part is that lab workers deactivated 2 of the robots, took apart the 3rd. But the 4th robot began restoring itself and somehow connected to an orbiting satellite to download information about how to rebuild itself even more strongly than before.
Mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes.
Trust me, 2024 is coming. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming, and definitely 80 million jobs is gone. 80 million jobs is gone.
It's gonna be like Happy New Year. Oh shit.
Wait a minute. When was Terminator? When did the robots take over? What year was that in the Terminator movie? That might be a telltale sign because we got to watch these movies, y'all, because this is getting too close to home now.
They always tell you in movies, predictive programming. Next we got McDonald's. McDonald's opened a fully automated location. I actually need to see where that location is. I want to say
McDonald's.
Don't give me the line.
There go the jobs again.
McDonald's. But and the crazy part is McDonald's was just starting to pay a little decent little amount for real. I seen some signs that it was like $19, $21.
But that's why they did
I
it.
was in DC. Yeah.
They raised the prices and then got rid of your ass. They were like, you know what? That was a ploy. We're going to raise the prices, but now we ain't going to need y'all because we got AI and robots.
Y'all going to have it your way in a minute. You know what I mean? That's the way y'all want it. That's the way y'all want it. I know that's Burger King, but
that's Burger King. Yeah.
I don't eat that shit no way.
Okay, so the first fully automated McDonald's was in Dallas. No humans is in that McDonald's.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I saw that video and it was just like it looked like an office building. Just nothing in there, and you just get served your food. You have kiosks and stuff. It's crazy. They have that for Chipotle too. It's not fully automated, but they have the Chipotle bots now where they make the bowls and like they make the whole bowls and then they just raise them up. And crazy.
Yeah, that's getting ready to change. That's getting ready to change the fast food industry. I'll tell you that.
It's gonna change the hell out of the game, yo. So the bigger question is the people that usually go for those type of gigs, and even like there's kids that go for those type of gigs. What are the kids gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Reskill.
They gonna make their money online.
This is what we telling y'all.
They don't want to work. The kids don't want to work anyway, so that ain't no problem. They're not worried about that. I don't blame them. That's not a bad thing. Like I've told y'all before, I'm not career oriented, so I don't feel like that's a bad thing.
The 9 to 5 was created by the elites to keep y'all in the box and keep y'all at a minimal, like at a class ceiling. So
I feel like you're limiting yourself because first of all you're limiting how much money you can make because jobs are gonna cap you. Most of your time is spent at that job, and then you only giving yourself a certain amount of time per day to chase your own aspirations and your dreams. I just feel like what I'm saying. It's just a lot of limits behind it, but to each his own. It's a trap, but to each his own. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. I just say don't lose sight of what it is you really want to do. Don't forget to fulfill your purpose. You feel me?
Absolutely.
But yeah. So yeah, I don't know the McDonald's thing. Wendy's next, Chick-fil-A next.
They all gonna be all these robots. All these robots are gonna be serving us for the fast food. Even though I don't eat that shit, but anyways, y'all are going to be served by robots as far as the fast food. I mean, who knows? It may even affect, like regular restaurants. Like if you go to like PF Chang's or something like that, like they can put robots in them joints too.
I saw it on TikTok though. They already had them in the back of the restaurants helping them make the food.
They got them in Denny's.
At the restaurant. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the server. I'm talking about like actually in the back with the chefs.
Like
fixing the plates.
Yeah.
Fixing them. Yeah, I seen that on TikTok. Yeah, they are.
Damn, so they got robots with the chef hat, like
it's a machine, and it was just doing, putting the rice in the bowl,
crazy,
moving that shit. Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, they listen. We there. They just getting ready to turn it on full blast and to start in 2024. Yeah, they about to turn it up. Follow us on TikTok Shout out to y'all because TikTok is over 20,000 followers on there now. Ooh. We literally was just at like 500 or 600, and it's at 20,000 now. That shit is crazy. Shout out to D. D put in some work on that page, man. So shout out to D. D gets all the credit for that. Yeah, D gets all the credit for that. Follow the Instagram, which I think is Real BlockNation or BlockNation. It should pop right up. Just type in BlockNation and we should pop up.
Yeah, we should be the ones. Ain't no other ones. And if they are,
for sure,
they're not gonna be around for too much longer. So
for sure. But next we got sports. So recently the Raiders fired their head coach and the general manager.
Yeah. So
what the hell?
So this is what happened.
I know they suck.
Because they had
what's their record right now?
They are 4-5. So they're not bad. But before this past week, where they slapped up the Giants, they slapped the shit out of the Giants this week. Giants suck though anyway. You know what I mean? And
I
can say that. I'm from the tri-state area. I could say that. You know, I grew up watching the Giants. But this is what happened. So the week prior, Jimmy Garoppolo was just wet in the bed. He wasn't throwing to open receivers. Devontae Adams was open. And Devontae Adams is probably like one of the best receivers in the entire game of football. You know what I mean? There's a lot of money riding on this because people probably got their bets, you know, like that he going to catch a certain amount of balls.
Yeah, they fucking parlays up.
Messing parlays up, right? For sure. So they lost to, I think it was the Detroit Lions. At the end of the game, they asked Devontae Adams, like, they interview him. And he was just like, yo, I don't even know what to say. Pretty much the next day or a couple of days after that, they fired the coach, they fired the GM, and Jimmy Garoppolo got benched. They did a whole overhaul. Shout out to Antonio Pierce, who got an upgrade from being the linebackers coach to now the interim head coach. New York Giant alumni smacked up on his old team this week. So they redeemed themselves this week. They beat the Giants 30-6. So
damn,
that's what happened. They was like, yo, we're going to show out. And I like the culture that he's bringing up because Antonio Pierce, he got the practice squad out there, coming to the games. He was like, yo, we're going to make sure all of us is out here on the sideline. So he's turning the culture already, in his first week as head coach.
He better make some noise.
So they're not even 500. So they cleaned house. Here's a question. Is this part of the script?
Oh, shit.
They fucking up parlays. We taking a left turn now.
Well...
I mean, we got listen.
Well,
it's definitely part of the script because that's crazy for them to just do that. Normally, I mean, in the middle of the season, normally you do that after the season, but you're doing it in the middle of the season, so you pretty much already said to hell with this season. But you got a whole new coach. That means this a whole different program now. Like
right.
So shout
in the middle of the season.
Shout out to the Las Vegas Raiders for making that change when they needed to. So hopefully.
Throw my boy Devontae Adams the ball for the sake of the parlays. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, it was a debate going on in the NBA world that would LeBron still be a top 5 player all time if he didn't go to Miami? Now LeBron says that he would still be the player he is today if he didn't go to Miami. I beg to motherfucking differ, and I do.
I second that too.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be the same player because would he have won anything?
No.
And
I'm saying
you gotta understand, like he had a super team and they were killing it. LeBron, as great as he is, he doesn't have that killer instinct like Kobe, like Jordan, to where he can build a team around him. He has to go to a team. I'm taking my talents down to South Beach.
Exactly.
It's like, yo,
just the other night, Maverick, and I'm glad you brought that great point up. When it was time for LeBron to take the last shot, once again, LeBron drives to the basket and gets there where he could have possibly drew a foul, even if I'm going to pass it, I had my big man right beside me to the left, wide open. I could have dumped it down to him, made a good play, but LeBron being LeBron, I'm going to do this dumbass pass to the corner like I always do and let this motherfucker miss.
I'm going to play devil's advocate because there's times, and it happened the other day, where this joker will get hacked and they will not call it at all.
I understand that, and and my argument to that is if he didn't flop so damn much, maybe he would get more calls.
Damn.
Well, yeah, you can't be a flop.
You can't be a flopper and expect the ref to just blow the whistle because I don't know when you acting and when you for real because you flop so much. If I'm a referee, let's be honest, and that's coming from being a hooper. I never was a flopper. If I got fouled, I really got fouled. I never was trying to sell no foul. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm like getting a rebound and there's a bunch of people under there and I just got to go up because I'm trapped.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not in there. He doing all that shit and fall like he do. Like, bro, bro's an actor. I really hope he get an acting gig when he retires soon because he deserves it. He's definitely an actor.
This is what it is. He says his mind is computing like, yo, this is the best percentage of us to get the bucket. So for me to kick it out, this is what he's saying. I'm not saying me. This is what he's saying. This is the best percentage of us to win the game,
and that's why he's not the GOAT.
You got to take the shot when the game's on the line. When it's on the line, you got to take it.
He's top four. He's a top four.
He's a top four, but listen, the bronzexuals. I like to call him a bronzexual. I like to call his fans bronzexuals because he is not the greatest player of all time. The greatest player of all time has a killer instinct. You're not going to tell Michael Jordan he's not taking the last shot. You're not going to tell Kobe Bryant he's not taking the last shot. You're not going to tell Allen Iverson he's not taking the last shot. That's a GOAT to me. LeBron has what's it called? A golden. He's a golden doodle compared to Michael Jordan.
Golden doodle.
I think
Michael Jordan is pit bulls and he's a fucking golden doodle. Golden doodles are precious dogs. They're beautiful dogs. I think they're great dogs. They're awesome dogs. Like he's an awesome player. He's a great player, but he's not a dog. He's just a golden doodle. He's just
damn. She called him a golden doodle.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I think a lot of the older players don't like his approach to the game because he wants to be like friends with everybody, and a lot of the older players don't really like that shit. They're like, yo, why are you friends with these guys? But he looks at it like, yo, if I'm friends with all these players, we'll have more power over the league. You know what I'm saying? He's thinking about like the longer game.
He's thinking about politics.
Yeah. He's thinking about the longer game, politics, and how to like really like take over. You know what I mean? He took over the league, yo. And he didn't even have to be the best player of the year. Like every year, he's still like, it's still about LeBron. It's still
you can't take that from him. I just think as far as him thinking that he would still be the same player if he did not go to Miami.
No, I don't think he would have been the same.
Is insane.
You can't. There's no way.
He wouldn't have learned how to win.
You were still in Cleveland, and you still didn't. I mean, you didn't have a team. I mean, if we're talking later on, when you had Kyrie,
and that's a different scenario. It would have been a whole different league.
If he would have stayed in Cleveland, for sure, he wasn't winning nothing. But if he would have went somewhere else, maybe, I don't know, maybe if he went and linked up with Melo and wherever the fuck he was at. Where's he, in Denver or wherever? Maybe. But no, the Miami Heat culture is just like, yo, real rough and rugged. So it kind of like made him sharper as a defensive player and all that. Like, you remember he was chasing down people.
Yeah, he don't want to.
You know what I mean?
He don't want to give Pat Riley the credit he deserves because I think it's some beef or some conflict between Pat Riley and LeBron. You know, like in LA, he's like that guy. Because of course, it's Kobe not there. But LA made like in Miami, they won't giving him like, okay, like you that guy, but you're not that guy. Like that was they gave that to Dwayne Wade because you didn't do what Dwayne Wade did. Dwayne Wade took an old ass Shaq, and you know what I'm saying, took Miami and won a ring. You feel me? So Pat Riley always Dwayne Wade had the flowers in Miami. You gotta remember you remember how monumental that was when they won in Miami. I mean, and when they was
down 2-0. They was down 2-0.
Yeah, and they beat Dallas. I remember it was 2006, and that was just so I guess Pat Riley it was just like I guess Dwayne Wade had the crown for Pat Riley's mind. He had the crown, and LeBron, you're beside him with the crown.
Right.
LeBron wanted to be the center, and they wasn't doing that. So that's ultimately why I heard he really left Miami.
Yeah.
You got to remember too that if you're doing the GOAT talk, you got to look at Kobe, you got to look at Jordan, you got to look at Allen Iverson, all these people that we just mentioned. What is the common thread that they all have? Well, with the exception of Allen Iverson later on, after he couldn't get anything done and get no help and getting cheated out of everything,
right?
They stayed with their team. So the Lakers, Kobe stayed.
Kobe was about to be out, yo. Let's keep it 100. Kobe was about
he got mad. But you gotta think they was doing him. He was getting treated like Allen Iverson. He was getting pissed off, like, yo, give me some help or I'm out of here. But I feel like he ultimately knew he didn't want to leave LA. He was just doing that, like, get me some fucking help or I'm out. Playing with him. Maverick was in LA. He knew that was playing with him.
Yeah, they was playing with him. They was playing with him for a minute. And he was like, yo, I'm not gonna sit here and just year after year, just play my heart out, and I got a bunch of bums around me.
He
I
was
need some
about
help.
to get traded. He was about to get. He was like, "Yo, Kobe, we're gonna trade you to Detroit." That was the option. It was either Detroit or stay in LA. And
Detroit,
I think Kobe,
when they had Chauncey Billups and all them.
Yeah.
That would
That'd have been crazy.
That'd have been crazy.
That'd have been crazy.
But nah, they probably would have got rid of like Rip Hamilton and Tayshaun.
They would have had to give up. They would have had to give up to get.
It still would have been Rasheed. I think Rasheed and Chauncey probably would have.
And Ben Wallace.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that'd have been crazy.
Tyshawn Prince, like they had the squad, yo.
Detroit was them niggas.
True.
No, they was them niggas for real. They was fine. Damn, that's crazy. But like Maverick said, those people stayed with their teams.
Yeah.
So when it come down to the GOAT talk, that is kind of, you know what I'm saying? They didn't go deliberately build super teams. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But this is the thing. Damned if I'm just playing devil's advocate, because if he stayed, people would criticize him for staying because he didn't win shit.
I think he should have stayed in Cleveland. Only reason why I'm against the Miami move is because I feel like LeBron had an opportunity to kill the super team era of the NBA, because the Celtics did it first when Paul Pierce and teamed up with Ray Allen and
nobody brings that up though. Nobody brings that part up.
They should because they started it. That's why LeBron felt entitled to go to Miami. So but
LeBron
had I get that, but it's like, bro, don't continue it, because it was like that was already like too much. So then that gave KD the green light, which killed the NBA. Now I think the NBA is still trying to recover from losing all that money, because you gotta think, when KD went to the Golden State Warriors, the NBA lost so much money because nobody was fucking watching, because we already knew who was gonna win. It was boring.
It was KD,
it was very boring. I remember I didn't watch. Everybody was just like checking the score. Like, oh, they won. All right, figured that. Like, nobody was watching, so they lost a lot of money. They had no viewers, so that fucked the league up. That's why the league, and they still trying to bounce back from them 2 seasons. That's why KD had the league Golden State.
Too predictable.
Exactly. Nobody likes a predictable league. So
it was good for the parlays, though. It was good for them parlays, though.
and last thing I'm gonna say about this is, for once, I agreed with Shannon Sharp on First Take and Stephen A. Smith when they did that take on LeBron, because finally Shannon Sharp didn't take LeBron's side on that. He definitely said he was wrong. Like, bro, no, you would not have had the same. Nobody believes you would have had the same career, LeBron. Like, nobody believes that.
Even Unc had to disagree. Even Unc
disagreed. So, but yeah, guys. All right, well, it's conspiracy time. I'm gonna let Matt take over.
Yes, on this segment of Question Everything. So, you guys, I posted a video. There is a very interesting correlation that is happening with the timeline of 2005. Let's go back in time. So back when Michael Jackson was doing his second case, right? So his first case was in 95 or 93, sorry. Got over that. Then his second case was in 2005 when they went through his house and going through his whole trial, and they never found anything, right? Really think about it. What else is happening at the same time?
2005.
You give up? Epstein. He had his case in 2005. That's when his case flared up the same time, both in early 2005. So the conspiracy is that he made a phone call, was like, hey, I need some coverage. I need something to get off of this, because he got off of that case, right? So remember that. It's the same type of case. So what else? What of a perfect storm? What are the chances that happens at the same time? He gets off his case. Nobody's even talking about it. Meanwhile, you're glued to your TV screens with, Michael Jackson in his case. So I think, allegedly, conspiracy talk, he made a phone call and was like, hey, we need to put this type of heat on somebody else. Who can we do that to? The most famous man on earth.
Right. And take the attention off me. Damn. That actually makes hella sense. And they put it on Michael Jackson.
He's probably the third most famous person in the history of famous people. Is God, Jesus, and Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Exactly.
In that order.
Damn. And it's crazy, because if there's some truth to that conspiracy, that's sad. That was fucked up.
They never found anything. Think about it. If you get investigated by the FBI and the police and everything,
they're gonna find something.
they're gonna find something, right? So they went through your house, your files, everything, and they didn't find anything. I think it was like 13, 14 counts, and he got acquitted of all of them. So was it just smoke and mirrors? Think about it. They already knew he was innocent. So it's like, let's just waste all this time. Let's do this trial for 4 to 6 months, have everybody glued to their TV screens. And meanwhile, old boy is getting off on his case scot-free.
So, yo,
yeah,
that's insane to think about, bro. This is a wicked world we live in. That's just wicked.
Yeah.
That's
and
wicked.
you gotta remember how powerful he was. Okay. So like he had dirt on everybody. And I don't want to say his name too much because I don't want to trigger the, you know what I'm saying? But just think about everybody who's been to his island. Everybody. And the only person who wasn't invited, Michael Jackson. Wouldn't that be right up his alley? Talk about minors and island, all that stuff. And he was never invited to the island, never on the flight logs or anything. So perfect scapegoat.
Damn, that was a crazy one. Nah, I ain't never think about that. I was a little young when all that happened, so you know what I'm saying. That wasn't my thought process. But now that you said, that was crazy. Yeah, that's crazy as hell.
Yo, wasn't R. Kelly in the midst of his case too around that time? The first,
bro, his
was around that time. I remember because I was in high school. His was like
04,
03, 04,
something like that.
Around that time. Okay. So I think it was like a little bit before, maybe around that time. But it was right before.
Everybody skipped over that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody skipped over that shit. Damn.
Crazy ass times when you think about it. But next we got keep stacking. So I'm gonna let D take over for that one.
Keep stacking. There we go. Whatever you stack, whether it be crypto, cash, silver, gold, keep stacking. Just real brief, yo. This is what I noticed today. I noticed that CBS has been reporting on gold for like at least the past month or so. Like they've been having article after article about gold, where to get gold at Costco, where to get gold bars. Like just as recent as today and a couple of days ago, they're constantly writing about this stuff. So, and this is all entertainment purposes. I'm just pointing out what I'm reading on CBSnews.com. They are talking about gold. Why in the hell would this major outlet be talking about where to get gold, why to get gold, and gold IRAs and all this other shit? You know what I'm saying?
They know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
They trying to tell you, right?
It's right in your face. You just got to choose whether or not you going, you know what I'm saying, take what they saying and execute. Because they sitting here telling you what's going. You gotta just dive a little deeper. But they know what's coming. They know what's getting ready to happen. Look at the economy, bro. It's in shambles. I mean, credit cards is up. Car repossessions is up. People can't afford groceries. We talking about 2-income households can't afford groceries. Like, come on now, this shit getting ready to implode. Like, explode. I mean,
for me it was the Costco thing for me.
Yeah, the Costco.
That was it for me. When they were selling gold, I was like, yo, what is happening?
So that's what's happening, yo. That's what's happening. Pay attention, guys.
Yeah, keep your head on the swivel. Pay attention because they telling you. You just got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, it ain't going over your head. But yeah, that's going to pretty much conclude today's video, guys. So yeah, we talked about the Ripple Swell event. We talked about China and these robots. We talked about LeBron in Miami. You know what I'm saying? We all know you wouldn't have been the same player, bro. We got the Michael Jackson and Epstein conspiracy, and then CBS reporting on gold bars. So make sure y'all paying attention. But yeah, guys, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video. Make sure you know what I'm saying, give us some feedback. You feel me? That goes a long way. And I'm gonna let Mav give y'all the text opt-in number.
Yeah, for sure. Make sure you guys comment below, like, comment, subscribe. That helps us out, get us on the algorithm. But yeah,
let's go.
Text BlockNation to 26786. Again, that's text BlockNation to 26786. So you can get a text from us anytime we go live. New videos or merch, get a text from us. Also, get our classes below. We did classes on AI, real estate, and everything else, all for your education needs. And if you guys want to earn money with us, you can sell our classes for us and earn a 10% commission. So links below in the description, and go to shopblocknation.com.
For sure. So yeah, this is the real news. Make sure you share it with your mama, your grandma, your daddy, your auntie, all them folks that need to know what's going on. Share the video.
Absolutely.
Your side chicks,
Yeah.
Baby mamas.
You'll get folks in trouble. All right, guys.
All right, guys.